Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.net.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my wonderful community over in the United States, I've got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in a grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you get free delivery on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting your healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promo code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, just click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps support this show. Thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today we're talking to the high rollers, the expressive leaders. Let's be radically, brutally, almost hilariously honest. If you are the king or queen of the revenue headline, you love telling people you hit $1 million month or showing off your latest high-ticket mastermind group. But if we looked at your actual profit margins, you're basically running a high-end charity for your own ego. You're making $100,000 and spending $105,000 to look like you're making $500,000. Today, we're peeling back the mask on the expressive wealth trap. We're exploring why your addiction to significance and visibility is actually a form of avoidant coping, a way to avoid the boring reality of cash flow and taxes, and why your abundance mindset is often just a fancy word for financial recklessness. The expressive's internal monologue is a loop of positive association, a total lack of process. See if you recognize this fake it till you break it script. The manifestation shield. I have to spend money to make money. If I buy this $20,000 mastermind or fly business class, I'm collapsing time and signaling to the universe that I'm ready for wealth. I don't need a spreadsheet. I need a vibe. The revenue distraction. Look at the top line. We're growing so fast. Don't ask me about the overheads or tax bill. That's low vibe. Talk for the analytics. I'm a visionary. The significance tax. I can't let people see me in an old car or a standard hotel. My brand depends on me looking like I've already won, even if my credit card is currently screaming for mercy. The raw honesty. You are using spending to manage autonomic reactivity. The moment you feel ordinary or stable, your heart starts racing because you feel invisible. You've created an identification stable as the wealthy visionary, but you're actually just a driver with no brakes. You're trading your long-term wealth for short-term status, and your future self is the one who's going to have to pay the bill. It's funny how we treat our business bank accounts like a personal ATM. You hit a big launch and instead of reinvesting in boring things like infrastructure or a reserve fund, you trigger autonomic reactivity in your accountant by investing in a new wardrobe and a trip to Bali. You aren't growing a business, you're funding a performance. You're stuck in present orientation where you believe the hype will never end. You've become a victim of your own brand. You go home and feel stressed out about a $500 tax bill while wearing a $2,000 watch. You're trying to run a 2026 corporation with shopping addiction logic, and the gap between your Instagram reality and your bank statement is becoming a canyon you can't jump anymore. To break the wealth trap, we have to make profit feel more significant than revenue. 1. Reframing boring as powerful. We use hypnosis to show your subconscious that high profit margin is the ultimate significance. We install the script, cash is my real energy and profit is my real applause. 2. Identity realignment. We shift your identification stable from the performer to the asset manager. An asset manager values retention over hype. 3. Autonomic reset. We anchor a state of calm discipline. We teach your nervous system to feel safe. When you have money sitting in the bank, not being spent, we rewire the brain to find pride in equity rather than expenditure. Today, let's try a trap buster. 1. Open your bank account. Look at the actual profit. not the revenue. 2. Identify one visibility expense, a subscription, a tool, a luxury that isn't actually making you money. 3. Cancel it. 4. Notice the pain of feeling less than. That's your expressive identity panicking because you aren't performing. 5. Take a breath and say, I am a wealthy leader, not a wealthy actor. 6. Watch that money stay in your account. Anchor that security. Revenue is vanity, profit is sanity, and cash is king. It's time to stop performing wealth and start building it. You don't need a bigger launch. You need a bigger subconscious financial core. If you're tired of 7-figure stress and you're ready to trade your lifestyle hype for unshakable financial sovereignty, book your free 40-minute clarity call. Let's dismantle the performer script and install the high-performance wealth psychology you need to keep what you earn. Remember, aligned subconscious plus financial discipline equals infinite freedom. Thanks for listening. Align your mind. Watch the margins. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.